Oh, me Grimlock. Me have no lines in the Age of Extinction movie, but me Grimlock. I have half a head of dinosaur for shoulder pads. Me Grimlock. This is my show now. It's all mine.
Wait, no! Welcome to Liam Egg Show.
Okay guys, and today we're reviewing Grimlock, who Leo has kind of shushed off to the side there and apparently is now going to dismantle. Okay guys, so anyway, we had a little bit of a casualty here with Grimlock where a part of a piece of him apparently got twisted, and we'll have to glue that on at some later point. But we can show you the transformation without doing that. So guys, real quick before we get into that though, here let's take a look at the box. Now, obviously, there was no gold on him in the movie in Age of Extinction, and they added that so that he would pop a little bit more, because if you guys look at the last night version of Grimlock, it doesn't look very good because it's movie accurate, so it looks silver like this, but it doesn't look that good. So I'm quite glad they added the gold to it. And here you can see the back of the box. There's an Optimus Voyager class also available. And here he is in T-Rex mode, and I'm going to move the camera back a little bit so we can see it. There he is in T-Rex mode, and Grimlock is the ultimate wildcard, guys. If you want to, pause the video here and read that if you guys are interested. They call it 18 steps. It's not quite all that complicated. In fact, you can see there is the instructions right there. So you can see they're just kind of flopping around in there. We didn't actually wind up reading them. Oh no, the box just fell!
Look, I kind of fixed it, but I think you... Wait, I figured out how you're supposed to do this. There's a little bend point right here.
Okay.
So you're supposed to bend it this way and then turn it this way.
Okay. So Leo, like I said, we probably can snap it in well enough, guys, to be able to do this. I'm going to be honest with you guys. This isn't going to be a figure that I don't see a lot of people transforming back and forth, simply because he looks not very good in Dinobot mode. So when he's an actual dinosaur himself, it's not very good looking. You guys saw at the front of the video when he was trying to take over the channel. It's a very, very good robot sculpt, which is, you know, I don't have a problem with that. Guys, I'm good with the idea that some are going to look better as robots than they are as their alternate forms. I think that's great, because if all you have is a whole bunch of cars on the shelf, that's not like totally interesting. So it's a good thing to have some that work better the other way, so you guys can have a good mix of everything on there. And while I've been blabbing away, Leo here is putting together the top part of Grim's head, and it's a little difficult. So there are a couple little hinge joints on this that you got to be somewhat careful with, so they don't pop. But there he goes. Looks like Leo's got them all together now, and there's his kitty ears.
Aww. We love kitties.
Yes, we do. Guys, leave us a comment below if you guys love kitties too. We would love to hear from you. If you guys prefer dogs, that's okay. If you guys like turtles and snakes. But here at the OK Goodreview Ranch, guys, we are totally big animal nuts. We like almost all of them. And we definitely, you know, back animals big time. My personal favorite is kitties. Leo, I think, goes back and forth between kitties and puppies, but he likes them both quite a bit. Guys, let us know what your favorite is. If you guys have any pets, tell us what the names of your pets are too. We'd love to hear all that.
Like Waffles? Like in the dog's purpose? If
you guys have a dog named Waffles, then that would be
really weird.
Unusual, perhaps, but we'd love to know that. Now, looks like Leo's got Grimlock almost completely sorted out here.
With the broken part, kind of... Imagine this guy in your dinosaur exhibit.
Yeah, he doesn't look quite like an actual dinosaur. It's supposed to be a T-Rex mode, although he looks like a pterodactyl right this second.
Imagine this guy being in your dinosaur exhibit.
Yeah, do you guys have a dinosaur exhibit? If you do, guys, let us know. Shoot us a comment, and guys, let us know if you have a dinosaur exhibit. We have been, of course, we have the Spider Central Zoo. We've been thinking about maybe putting together a dinosaur exhibit, although I don't think we actually will ever do that because Leo and I are not like super crazy dinosaur lovers like some people are. But I mean, I think they're okay. This. And there it is, guys. And so on the new Age of Extinction, or on the new Last Nights, they kept a lot of this figure, and then you can actually plug his weapon in for his tail, I think. That obviously isn't the case with this guy, but
you haven't. Imagine this guy being in your dinosaur exhibit.
Yeah, guys, let us know. Leave us a comment. Let us know what you think of that idea.
It's 18 steps.
I don't feel like it was all 18, but I guess they can call it whatever they want.
We're gonna.
Okay, so you can see there that part we need to fix still. So when you separate his head, you can kind of get a little bit of that action going on there. So just guys,
it looks like he got
careful with that.
For this episode, let's say that this part got busted off by Decepticon.
Okay, good idea. Yeah, so guys, we come up with pretty elaborate stories. So in this case, he is fighting Decepticons in both Age of Extinction and The Last Night. Guys, you can see this is like most Voyager class figures, it's a fairly simple transformation.
Then let's say that it was right here, and then the Decepticon like.
Yeah, I just tore his shoulder blade right off. Okay, guys, so there it is. There's the transformation back in the robot, and let's take a look at some close-ups here. And we'll start, guys, with the weapon. So here it's got a spike club of a mace thing, and this is his spear. I like the weapon. I don't necessarily not in love with how he has to hold it, but I like the weapon. I think it's a good-looking weapon, and it certainly is very appropriate for Grim. You never see this in Age of Extinction, though. I don't remember ever seeing this weapon in that entire movie.
Yeah, I never ever seen that.
Yeah, I don't think we did. Alright, guys, and Leo's going to drop that on, and then we'll take a look at Grim himself. And you can do that, too. You can leave that thing, you can leave his whole head together, rather than having it for shoulder pads, too. It's like, totally up to you guys. Okay, and let's take a look here, guys. You saw us in the beginning of our video. But I totally love. The only time you see this face sculpt is when Grimlock is in lockdown ship. But I love this robot mode. I think this thing looks completely awesome. This is one of the best looking robot figures, actually, in my view, of that entire movie. And I'm not super in love with how his hands work. You can see they gotta.
Medicon, give me a piece of.
You gotta move everything out of the way. And there's a lot of this that likes to stick together. So I'm not a big fan of the transformation. I would probably just put him in a pose and just kind of leave him there. But I think he looks good. This guy looks fierce, man. I dig this. I totally dig this. From the side,
the back of the package,
and from the back, you can see it's a little bit junk. But if you're just playing it from the front, this is by far the best way of having him. And then you can see the Autobot crest is kind of buried in there. Hopefully you guys can pick that out. Okay, and let's turn him into a dinosaur. Guys, Leo has annihilated Grimlock's home, apparently. So anyway, Grimlock's got a new home, which is with us here at the channel. Alright guys, so first thing I like to do is, you can see how long his wingspan is here when you fold him out. This actually forms his legs. I like to form that part out and just kind of get that going. And you can see here is his tiny hands, the T-Rex hands. So we take this here like so, and this part is going to need to come up to form his head, as you guys can see. So this is the underside of it actually. So we'll turn this guy this way, and this is one half that fits into this notch. Here's his head right here for you. Thank you. Oh, look, guys, teeth, just what we always wanted. Okay, look like piranha teeth. They don't even look like T-Rex teeth, but and then so we're just gonna drop. For now, we're just gonna drop this in to form his head because we don't have any other way of doing it right now. So we're gonna plug this all in together, and as you can see here, this normally would go together here, but since it is broken,
told me to destroy his old home.
Wow! Oh, lockdown! Lockdown! What are we gonna do with you? Okay, guys. So there we go. I got this adjusted again so that we can continue to hopefully use him. I'm not trying to remember where this part actually goes, but we'll get to that here in a minute. Okay, so you can see here is his face sculpt, and it does have a jaw that moves. The lower jaw does move. So here's his ears that go straight up. I call these the kitty ears. I think these look kind of silly, honestly, but it's part of the transformation. So there you guys have it. Okay, from there, we have back here, these parts go together. After we move, we just drop the feet, straight back.
I think Grimlock's really sad.
And then we plug in, you can see we plug that part in right there.
Grimlock's so sad right now.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, guys, and he's starting to come together here. So you can see this is his tail, and this part here forms his legs. So we need to just kind of get that out of the way. And we need to bring this down so we can have this, and here's his tiny, tiny arms as befitting a normal T-Rex. And I believe this chest cavity just kind of just hangs here, like so. Okay, so
look at him now. Look at his face sculpt. Look at his face sculpt.
Oh, Leo's torn apart his face sculpt, guys. So we swing this around, move this back. Oh, and I believe his head goes.
Oh, he's about to cry.
Somewhere like so. And yeah, that would be what that is, I think. His head goes in here, right? Okay, guys, so I had this part I actually didn't attach right, so I had to fix that. His head, basically, you can see, goes inside this part here. And then you can see the roaring Grimlock, who I have not plugged his head into this part yet. So once you do that, his roar becomes a little bit less. But you can see he's pretty fierce, like so. From the side, he looks okay. But this is the full transformation. As you can see, it's a little on the derpy side.
And last touch.
Yeah. Hold on his head. That's nice. This is his tail. His feet make. I honestly, guys, this doesn't stay together well. Even when it was actually not broken, it still didn't. Guys, I don't know, the tigers. I think the tiger striping looks cool, but this to me is not a great figure in Dinobot mode at all. So I definitely prefer it the other way around. And then to transform him back, we're just going to take this off for now. And his head comes back up. This drops back down.
Like
so. And from here, we just kind of just keep adjusting this.
I'm sorry, I think you cannot have your thing until...
Flip this in the back. Oops. Wait. Flip this up here like so. Flip this like so. Oh, hang on, guys. Okay.
I'm afraid you got busted.
Goes back like so. You can see where the fisted holes actually are. This comes down, and this basically is the entire transformation. And of course, you just tuck away his tiny, tiny legs. Yeah, and this makes his, like Leo's showing you here, this makes his shoulder shields. But there it is, guys. He looks awesome, and I'm gonna try to get this glued, guys, so we have him actually working correctly in his robot mood. But you can see it's this gigantic backpack from the back here with his lower jaw, and I don't know. From the front, it's an awesome robot sculpt. From the back, and from any other angle, including being transformed into a Dinobot, it is less. Considerably less good. Anyway, that's going to wrap it up for us. As always, we appreciate you guys coming by, hanging out, checking things out like the Mighty Grim. I think this does look good. I have not seen the Last Night that I think looks anywhere near as good as this particular guy does. I think he's a very good looking figure with the different colors. So I like it. I like it just in this way. Visually, it looks pretty good. But guys,
I'm playing Spiteball Knockover Grim.
Okay. So guys, leave us a comment. Let us know what you think. Do you guys like this? Do you guys not like it? Which one do you guys like better? This one is obviously not as visually interesting, or I mean as movie accurate, but it's more visually interesting. But it's not as movie accurate as the Last Night figures are. Anyway guys, if you enjoyed the video, please give us the old thumbs up. Hit the old red subscribe button if you have not done so already.
And remember guys.
Okay guys, so leave us a comment. Let us know which version of Grim you like better. So far, I definitely like this one better, even with all its flaws, than the Last Night figures I've seen so far. That may change, and there's a lot of reservations I have about this figure. This is not generally one of my favorites of the Age of Extinction line. But anyway, guys, leave us a comment. Let us know what you guys think. And...
Geronimo!
And...
Geronimo!
Throw his weapon at him if you guys feel like you need to. Anyways, guys, we will see you all next time. Bye-bye.